Let's get ready to rumble!
Good morning. This is the New York session stream taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Go ahead and turn on that little bell because we're live every day. Well, Monday to Friday anyways. 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. That being said, let's get right into the charts. Okay, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so just looking at GJ now, right? From what we were expecting yesterday to what we're currently seeing on GJ, I'd say I'd be kicking air, but hey, if I wasn't here for the move, then it was never my move to take, right? We had 192.2 as the targets for yesterday. We stalled a lot moving up. Like, as you can see here, it was a lot of choppy movement working our way up to 192.2, right? Even just closing above 192, it was really choppy. So we weren't really able to capitalize on any move there on the way up, but now we tapped into 192 and we push 192.2 and we push straight through, right? So now we're trading above 192.2. So let's see what the market is saying for today. Okay, so the monthly is bullish, right? So we like that we're moving up here. We've tapped into this level and it looks like we're gonna clear the level, but we'll see, right? So I mean, not much else to say here. We are bullish currently and we are gonna look to continue this move going up. We are still looking to the left to sort of mirror this move, right? This candle would be mirroring this candle would be mirroring this, right? And yeah, this candle would mirror this. So I am thinking we're gonna close somewhere inside this range here. If we're mirroring this exactly, right, we're gonna close somewhere inside this range, because as you can see here, this candle closed at the top of the range in which the previous candle closed, right? So if we're saying we're mirroring this move exactly, we're gonna close somewhere inside here. But that doesn't mean we aren't gonna come up here, right, and tap into some of these higher levels first, right? So we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, so weekly does have a bottom wick, not much of a bottom wick, but it does have a bottom wick. So we don't really need to come back here and flip on the weekly per se. We might just continue pushing up here, driving up, but again, we will see. So daily close bullish above the most recent resistance, which is good for the buys going up. Let me see, let me look left. I think it's a pretty clean range. Yeah, it's a decent range, pretty clean. I'd say, yeah, maybe that's the only level I'd consider, really. Let me see, what does this look like? Okay, so you sort of have a level at 192.8. If you look to the left, right, you sort of have this level on the daily, 192.8. Let me see. Yeah, how strong a level it is, I'm not too sure. I mean, you could go, if you go all the way to the left here, right, you sort of have, yeah, this general range, 192.8 range, right, around this area. You sort of have rejections both to the top side and the downside, right? So yeah, you could have some price rejections around these areas as well. So it's good to at least recognize that level, I would say. Yeah, it's good to at least recognize that level and understand that we might see some rejections off that level, right? Whether it's to for some pullback on the lower time frames before we continue to push up, or if it's for this whole thing to reverse, right? Because I am looking to close this week off a little bit lower, right? So, but I do still think we have room to come up here. I do still think we have room to come up here before we start seeing any significant rejection. Okay, let's see the 4 hour. Okay, so I mean, look how many bullish candles we've had as 4 hour closes, right? So this whole week we've just had bullish 4 hour closes, right? Again, I mean, this whole week, it's only Sunday and Monday, right? So Sunday evening and Monday morning, and the whole of Monday, but still, right? So we are heavily bullish here, right? So we're heavily bullish, currently playing inside this range. Yeah, so this range right here, we're looking to take advantage of this range yesterday, but the moves never developed, right? They never played out, or the entries never developed anyways. I guess the move happened, but without leaving any entries, right? So we made it to the promised land, we just didn't leave any footprints. So yeah, now we're tapping into this 192.7 area on the 4, and we are rejected. So let's see if we're gonna hold support here. We have minor support right here. Well, not really minor, just a support. So let's see if we hold this support and close above resistance or close in range. Let's see. We will see here, but we are heavily bullish, heavily bullish. So that being said, we're looking for buys mainly. So range 1 buys. That's for the sells. Range 2 sells, right? Excuse me. Yeah. Range 2 sells. Yeah, you have that for now. We can have that for now. See, it's 30. Yeah, there are some levels you can play off of here if you're considering the sales going down. Oh, yeah, I think I'll leave that level there just as just to recognize that there is a level there. Really safe sales don't come until I'd say below here. Those would be your safest, your safest bet for sale, to be honest. You want to clear this whole thing, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see what this looks like on the hourly axis. Yeah. Yeah, so in terms of sales, I think your safest sales would come below 192.2 here, or 192.15. But you could get some sales play out earlier though, below 192.4 here. You might have some sales that can play out earlier. Well, all you would need in that situation is a top wick, a very steep top wick, right? If we get like a closure below here, I would be looking to say maybe here, right? Yeah. See, tapped. We've closed below before, tapped. Yeah, so if we close below 192.4 here, I'm gonna be looking for price to either create some structure, right? Create some structure down here before I take those sales going down, or I'll wait for a very steep top wick, right? So basically I'll either be waiting for this would be the steep top wick going up, and then I'll take the flip coming back down to the bottom of this range, right? Or we come down here, right? We start to create some what's it called, some structure here, you know what I'm saying? So we come here, maybe we create a bit of support, right? Bit of support right there, right? And then we break that, retest, and then we can take some sales going down, right? But even then, yeah, so I mean, either of this could happen for the sales, but I am bullish for the day, very bullish, right? You don't have those many 4-hour candles close bullish and you still say you're, you know, you can't say you're bearish when you've had almost every single 4-hour candle in the last 24 hours close bullish. Yeah, so I mean, this what's happening right now, I would say this is just the bottom wick, right, to continue to move up. Yeah, the only thing that's sort of against that is the fact that this daily already came up, right? So we already came up and we sort of tapped into this level, but it doesn't really matter until it matters. So we just have to wait and see how price forms here, right? We just have to wait and see how price forms. Yeah, so let me see something. Can you do something for me? All right. Yeah, put that there. Yeah, so these are the levels we have for now. We'll see what exactly happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see how price forms here. Hopefully we can get a closure above 192.6 here, and we can get those buys going up to 192.8. But we shall see. Is there any move we can mirror here? That's coming from down. Tapped 192.8 and then came down, huh? Yeah, I think we need to tap 192.8 here before we drive down. $2.336. Yeah, I do believe we need to tap 192.8 before, if we were gonna drive down. Right, I mean, if we're gonna continue this push up, we're gonna tap 192.8 regardless. If we were gonna start rejected to actually start the push down, I do believe we need to tap into 192.8. And why do I believe that? Let me see. We sort of did, didn't it? Yeah, sort of did. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let me not add that to the things we're considering, right? 192.8 is a level, but I don't think. Yeah. Let me not say we need to tap into it, right, before we come down. Let that not taint our current views of view of the markets or how we're expecting price to print here. We just know that right now we are bullish. We are looking for the buys, but in terms of how that's gonna form, how that's gonna play out, it's up to the markets, right? So we have our levels set. Now we just have to watch. How price develops. Okay, let me look at take a look at gold real quick. a look at gold real quick. Okay, so gold is, gold is up here. Let me see, what's Bitcoin doing? I haven't looked at Bitcoin in a while. Yeah, Bitcoin pushing 100K. Bitcoin is pushing 100K. We're about to close out the side of these. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. ADHD acting up. I know. Okay, so again, we're bullish, right? It doesn't. It's pretty much that we're bullish. It doesn't get more complicated than that, right? We are bullish, or more straightforward than that anyways. We are bullish. See this? Yeah, so this 4-hour level here is yet to form even. Say, yeah, let me just put that there. Okay, yeah. So we formed this top wick and now we're driving down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is gonna be a long-term drive down, but we'll see. Yeah, in terms of the levels, oof, look at that. When did this move? 3 o'clock? Wow. Yeah, price has been moving on some strange hours, I'm not gonna lie. Price has been moving in at some strange hours recently. Yeah, let me try the 15. See wild one. Yeah, so because we are at all-time highs, a lot of our levels we're gonna have to rely on the lower time frames to really map out some of our levels here. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe sells below there. Yep. 15. That would be range 1. I guess this is range 2 right here. Yeah, so yeah, these are our levels right now. We got these as our levels right now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see how we form at these levels. Yeah, we have to rely on the lower time frames here. Yeah, so yeah, I guess you say this is range 1, closer below here, range 2. Yep, if this 30-minute flips, closes bullish, hourly as well. Yeah, 4 hour. Yeah, let's see how we close here. Let's see how, if we close like this, I don't really have sells yet. I'll have sells below 23.49 here, or 23.48.5, I guess. In terms of news today, I believe we're also news free, just like yesterday. Yeah, we have whatever this is at 10, but yeah, it's not really it's not a high impact folder, so not a high impact folder. So hopefully we'll be able to get something early here. If not, c'est la vie. I'm not gonna be on too long today. Yeah, yesterday's stream was a little too long. Worth it for the knowledge, right? We had a good break-even trade, good risk management on that trade as well. not to be honest, I watched it back and I could have actually just closed full at some point and it would have been a W trade. It would have been a profitable trade. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't really have any qualms with the way I managed the trade, because that is, I mean, that is how you should manage that trade, I guess. And that was off of was that gold or GJ? I think that was gold. No, yeah, it was gold. It was gold. I believe it was this. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, not that. I think this. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, I believe this was the move. No, maybe this one right here. Yeah, this was the move right here. This move right here, that was it. So 5 minutes left here for this candle to close. Let's see what we can get, if we can get something. We can get something. Yeah, if I don't see anything at 8:30, I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, so I know I'm not taking anything off stream for this week, right? I'm trying not to take anything off stream for this week, but I might just update that to just New York session, because I do believe I'm gonna have to start trading London here if I wanna make, have the highest probability of hitting targets at this point. It's like gold's eating back up here. I mean, if this hourly close is bullish on gold, let me see. 30-hour for we're still open. Yeah, let's see what happens here. But if this hourly flips bullish, we flip bullish on this hourly, we close bullish. Very possible we get a bottom wick and then we get the drive up, or we take the bias going up. Very possible. Okay, 4 minutes. 4 minutes left for a closure. Can we get some good here? Yeah, to be honest, by what did I say? Did I say 9 or 8? I mean, by 8:30, if I'm not seeing signs of anything playing out, yeah, like if by 8:30 we're not seeing some volume in the market, I'll call it a stream at 8:30. But if there's at least volume, I'll stay till 9 to see if we can get a position going. If I'm not entering a position at 9:05, then yeah, I'll call it a stream. Got some things to do today. Okay, so gold in its final minutes here is coming back up. We might see this flip. We might see this hourly close bullish. Yeah, if we see this, if this hourly close is bullish, it's okay. It's good to have a plan of attack for that, actually. because that might just be the trade that we can take for the day. Let me see. Oh, these are all, oh yeah, forget all-time highs, isn't it? Okay, so 30, 15, out of 15 flip, grab liquidity, 5 off of there. Okay. Yeah, so if this hourly close is bullish, I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick. Let me see to where is that bottom wick gonna be though, is the question. It depends how deep we close bullish. If we close bullish, it depends how deep we close bullish. We might just close respecting this level here. But if we I mean, it's 2 minutes left, so highly unlikely. But if we're able to, if we manage to close above here, right, 2358.5, yeah, if you manage to close above there, you would be looking for the bottom wick somewhere here, right, somewhere around here. Actually, no, yeah, you look for your bottom wick around here, and then you take the flip up to drive up. But I don't think we're going to get that here, because we have a minute 30 left here. I mean, this closure right here is the most, I don't even know what I would call it. Yeah, remember this 4-hour level is just here as a, it's really just an imaginary level at this point, right? But it is a level of rejection. We did reject off of this level previously to the downside, so this might just hold as support to the top side. That is only on the 4-hour, or is it on the 2-1? Let's put this here. Yeah, so this right here, right? Yeah, so okay, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Okay, so there goes your hourly close. So hourly close bearish. I mean, if you're considering this level here, you technically close respecting, right? But that's where things start to get a little bit tricky in terms of where you're considering your levels, especially in this case. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so nothing yet on gold. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best. Yeah, if you're considering this right here, this rejection wick on the higher time frames, then yeah, you did close above technically. Like on the hourly, you did close above, if that's what you're considering. But terms of, so 2354, right? So 15 and 30, this level would be up here, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, let's see how this first 15 candle closes. Let's see how this first 15 closes. Yeah, for now I'm gonna say this rejection area, this rejection wick, I'm gonna consider that as the level, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say this hourly close respecting that level. Yeah, but I'm also still gonna take into consideration this 15-minute, 5-minute level, right? Yeah, so I'm not really looking for buys until we break above this level here. It's 23.57. So once we have a closure above 23.57 on, say, the 15 or the 30, yeah, then we can look for some buys going up after a top wick, after a bottom wick rather. Yeah. Now let me take a look at GJ. How did we close on GJ? We closed bearish, respecting. Yeah, so GJ is on its BS again, right? So we closed bearish, but we're still just inside this range. We didn't really do much, right? We didn't really do much. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here though. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See if we can get a closure here on the 15. I mean, to be honest, for GJ, continue taking buys here. Yeah, I need at least a 30-minute closure. I need at least a 30-minute closure, I think, or a decent 15, or a good 15 with a decent, generous bottom wick, right? If we can get a 15 closure above there, get a bottom wick to these levels right here, why not? Why not take those buys? Yeah, we have rejected off this level before. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, multiple rejections. Push it up. Yeah, let's see how we form. Let's see how we form. We are coming up here. That's the first thing we're doing. We're coming up. Cool. I'm not against having an early position here. Not against it at all. 30, 15. Look. Yeah, let's see how this plays out here. Let me look at actually, let me see. Yeah, so yeah, we just waiting. We waiting. Yeah, GJ looks like it's picking up a little bit of steam here, but let's see what we can do with that. GJ. Yeah, so we're just waiting. We are just waiting. So yeah, so we officially have less than 2 weeks. Yeah, oof. Yeah, so we officially have less than 2 weeks to hit targets, profit targets, which is let's see, 3 to 9, 1, 2 days. Let's see, which is, I mean, 10%. Sorry, got lost in the sauce. So which is 10%. We're currently below 1%. So yeah, again, you know, we're not too worried about it, right? We're not gonna chase anything, right? Even if we did pass this first phase on this try, I mean, it's just it's the first step on a steeper climb, right? So it's nothing too exciting, but it will show progress though. Once we pass the first phase, it will be a very big confidence boost, and you do need confidence to trade the charts. You do need that confidence. You do need that confidence. Okay. So 7 minutes left here for this 15-minute close. Let's see how we close here. Let's see how we close here. Oh, you're lying. Shh. Yeah. What's up, baller, man? Man. Cool. Oh, my fault. Hey, yo, my fault. I'm out here mumbling to an open mic. All right, so 6 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes here. Let's see. Cool. So gold. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Already push up. Yeah, so even if I'm not gonna be able to get anything on stream today, I mean, hopefully I am, but even if that doesn't, if we don't have a move develop on stream or play out on stream, I do believe you should still be able to get something for the day, just based off of how price is moving here. Even though we don't have any news, I do believe we have volume. So that's okay, not 820 quite yet. So maybe this is pre-comex volume that we're seeing right here. Maybe that's the 8 o'clock open. New York open. Anybody see the eclipse yesterday? I just saw it on a stream, on a live stream. Outside was just a little bit dark, to be honest. It wasn't really I thought it was gonna be like total, I mean, it was a total eclipse, but I just thought it would be. It's been a while since I've seen one, and that's the first time in a while that I can remember anyways. Yeah, so 4 minutes left here. 4 minutes left. Let's see. Price is forming interestingly. All right, we have price forming interestingly here, but yeah, I see. So if we close above 23.57 here, let me see. Oh, you see that rejection off of 23.57? Crazy. Yeah, so if we manage to close above 23.57 here, I'm gonna look for a bottom wick. To where though, right? That's the question. This is only on the lower time frame. Yeah, it's 5 closes 23.57. Yeah, let's see how we close first. Let's see how we close. See how it goes. I mean, if we clean up, if we straight up close below or above rather 2350, let me see, what is this on the 5? And you drive up from here. Yeah, if you clean 2358.5, yeah, if you clean 2358.5, we clean 2358.5, then you can look for your bottom wick to 2357, right? And then take that buy going up. Yeah, you have decent range there as well, vantage point as well. Yeah, so let's see what I go on here. Let's see what I go on. Let's see what I go on. Yeah, a minute plus remaining. We got a minute plus remaining. Let's see what's going on. See what we can get. Awful chat. So we just had a closer on the 15-minute here, so not much came off of that closer on GJ or gold, but interestingly enough, gold did close bearish on this 15. I mean, we closed below here, so I mean, I say interesting, but not really. Okay, so see 1530. Yeah, so I'm actually happy the 15 close like this because I do prefer a 30-minute closer, right? A 30-minute closer would be a stronger confirmation for the bias going up. So I mean, if we start dropping here, that means we have a top wick. This top wick came up and we broke this previous high, right? Yeah, that means the top we came up broke that previous high. If we close below 2352 on this 30-minute, right? Let me see. It's that level there, 2352. Yeah, so now if this 30-minute now flips and we get a closure below 2352 here, then you can start discussing the sales going down, but that would have to come after a top wick to 2354 here, right? So there's a lot of nuance to when you're trading these type of ranges, you know. But let's see. So 5-minute came down, create a bottom wick. Is this gonna close above? We shall see. We are driving up there though. Okay, so pushing up here. So we have our first 5-minute closer above, right? Above 2357. So actually no, we don't. No, we don't. So price pulled back at the last second, so we still haven't closed above 2357, which I'd prefer not to right now anyways. But as you can see, we are rejecting off of this level, right? This 2357, you can see a lot of rejection happening around those areas. So I mean, if we're able to close above there on the 30-minute, we get a bottom wick, we should be good to see some drive to the top side. Yeah, so look at the rejection we have here off 2357. So very strong rejection off of that level. Yeah, so we came up. 15. Yeah, so let's see how we close here in 7 minutes. Let's see how we close here in 7 minutes. Go GJ, 7 minutes. Okay. So I'll be back. I will be back. So, well, actually, let me just say this. Very possible something that could happen here is you get a 5-minute closure below. Yeah, I'd say below here. You can get this 5-minute close below here. If you had a top wick off of that 5-minute, come here, tap 23.54, you could get those sales going down. But that's not something I'm gonna take, even if it happens. I prefer to see the 30-minute closer. Yeah, so yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so as I feared, so we had, yeah, so there you go, right? So we had the 5-minute closure below here, and then we drove down, right? So at this point, 15 closing, this is the 30 close as well. I mean, it's not the best open either. Let's see what GJ is saying. So GJ closed, 30 closed, yes. Okay, so definitely we have volume, right? So we definitely have volume at the very least. We have volume at the very least. So I'm gonna stay until 9 o'clock and see what happens here. All right, I'm gonna stay until 9 o'clock, see what happens, but that could just be the move for the day, guys. That could just be the move for the day. Let me see. 30 minute. Yeah, that would be the hourly. Yeah, so at this point, what I'm looking at here is either this hourly flips at some point, closes bullish above, I'd say above 2358, right? So this closes bullish above 2358, and then we can take the buys continuing to the top side. Or in terms of sells, I'd say in terms of sells, did we just, okay, so we just created a top wick for this current 30, right? So we just came up, created this top wick. I do believe we're gonna continue this drive down. I do believe if we take out these lows, let me see hourly. Yeah, if we take out these lows, I do believe we're gonna see a pull towards 2344 minimum, right? Yeah, that is something you could play, to be honest. That is something you could play. So 30, so where do we tap? We tapped there, 30 came down, right, and then pushed. Yeah, this is a very interesting formation. Yeah, this is where we drove down from. Okay, so I tell you what, so we can get a top wick here. If we can get this top wick to 2350 here, yeah, if we can get a top wick into 2350, I'll have a sell stop on the break of these lows. Yeah, look how we're forming there. Yeah, if we can tap into 2350 here, which it looks like we might, I'm gonna have a sell. Okay, so we just tapped into 2350. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a sell stop here. But if this sell stop isn't activated by this 5 minute, I'm gonna delete it, right? Yeah, so we shouldn't break those highs again. Yeah, so I'm gonna have sell stops on gold here. Yeah, so I have sell stops at say 46, 2346. Yeah, so I have sell stops at 2346. If we're not activated by this 5, which means this 5 closing bullish, I'll delete the stop. So we have about a minute to get activated here. Okay, so I'm gonna delete the stops right there. So yeah, sorry about that, I was chewing. So so basically what could happen here, this could flip, right? This 15-minute could flip, and so you could drive straight down to 2344 minimum here. 2343 would be the TPs. Yeah, I'd say what I'm looking for at this point in time would be, in terms of sells, to be honest, yeah, in terms of sells, it would be a 15-minute close, right? If we have a 15-minute close bearish here again after tapping into these areas, then I'd wait for a top wick, a little bit of a top wick, and then take the sells going down to fill the rest of this range down to 2330, 2343, right? In terms of buys, I'll be looking for this hourly close, right? I'll be looking for this hourly to close. I mean, this 15 could do it as well, right? I mean, if we close above 2357 on the 15, then maybe, right, maybe you could start taking your buys going up there. But I'd say safest buys would be a flip of this hourly and close above 2358, right? And then you can take those buys continuing up to fill the rest of this range. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off right now, but I do believe there's still a lot of opportunities here to get some entries, right? There are still a lot of opportunities to get entries. You have GJ as well. It looks like GJ might close above here on the 15 or maybe on the 30. 15-minute close here would be good as well, but I'd say wait for the hourly close, which would also be the 4-hour close. And yeah, once all those things line up, you should be good to continue the buys going up. Yeah, so that'll be it for me today though. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same strategy. Yeah, so thank you for showing up, and peace.